Welcome. This is Barry Jones from Angelic Wisdom, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Gemini for the month of November 2023. So, firstly, I'd like to thank everyone who's returning to this monthly series and to also welcome anyone who's new to our Angelic Wisdom community. So, a few reminders. First, make sure you're subscribed, select the all notification bell, like, dislike, and leave your comments. If you feel called to have an angel reading with me during the course of watching this video, you can go to my current website, theangelschool.com/services. If you'd just like to support my channel, you can select the link for my PayPal me, Angelic Wisdom. And also, the very first link you will see will be the general monthly reading for November. So you can check that. If you haven't checked it out, do that now or after this video. And let's take a look at the format of the cards here. So the card in the center will represent a message from the Archangel that you'll be working with in this month. And then on either side are messages from your guardian angel. The first one on the left is from the Major Arcana, and it highlights the general major themes, lessons, energies, or influences that are sort of happening behind the scenes. It's sort of the unconscious sort of information that's unfolding for you. And then the card on the left to the right is from the Minor Arcana, and that's what you're consciously aware of in terms of this energy or how you're experiencing it. But also, this card will give us some idea of guidance about how to work with that energy. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath. And really connect in with the angel of the earth, Gaia. Really tune in and connect in with this overlighting angel in charge of our planet and your mission and reason for being here at this time. And Gaia's angels are surrounding you now as she's calling in the angels of the earth, the angels that work with Gaia, Lady Gaia, that oversee the planet. So feel their energy or sense their energy, and you might feel that your own is expanding. Now, I've been seeing sort of like tents, like a tent, that you go camping in pyramid shape or triangular shape. I've been seeing other like sort of a garden and something like a lounge chair outside. It's surrounded by beautiful flowers. So I've had this sense that it was going to be definitely something about nature, really getting in tune with nature, getting in touch with the earth in order to really get more clarity about your divine life purpose. So, Gemini, if there's something right now that you're feeling like you're trying to better understand about yourself or your place in the world or your place within certain groups or a role that you're performing at your job or just energies that you're feeling lately, spending time outside in nature will connect you with the angels of the earth, the angels of Gaia, And that's a vast, I'm sure, network, including the Fae. But getting in touch there, but these angels in Gaia, the angels of Gaia, will be able to help you to really connect in with your reason for being here. If there's any doubt about why you're here, you will get the clarity and a deeper understanding. But they ask you to release and surrender. Release whatever you think is important right now. Truly surrender. And sometimes the challenges of the suffering, of the oppression that we go through is really there to tell us to do one thing, because we're holding to release the illusion. It's the quickest way to say it. That means that we are perceiving our reality through our ego. We're holding on to this template that the ego has presented to us, and it's making us uncomfortable. We feel oppressed by it, or we feel what are the other words I saw a little bit, but like we feel suffering because of it. And so the first thing to do, the way to break up an illusion or projection that the ego has created, is to take a deep breath. They just wrote oxygen in front of me. So really breathe in oxygen. And the pure oxygen that you can receive, meaning that's being kept by a natural environment. So the most pure oxygenated places would be by any natural environment. In doing so, when you take in that clean, crisp air, you break the cycle of that, whatever that illusion was spinning, and you sort of circulate within that the divine consciousness to inspire you, to help you to get a breakthrough through the illusion. All right, so that's one clear message that they want to offer you, because you're feeling this. They're writing the word energy, and it's just sort of a lot of heaviness. Okay, they write that word oppression again. I think that's what I saw, and then the word was also respect. So this is about respecting your soul, respecting your heart, and respecting the mission, the agreement that you and your soul with Lady Gaia made for your coming to the planet at this time. So let's take a look first at the Archangel that we're working with for this month. All right. And it's Archangel Premenilek. And he is the Archangel of the insects, which is interesting. And so the card says, be conscientious, right? So this is one of the nature archangels. It says, cooperate with others for the highest good. So this is a time right now where you have come here to work together to build a better future, to be here for the important shifts that need to take place in our planet, shifting out the old paradigm of illusion and operating from the foundation of unconditional love for the new golden era. So in order for us to really start to do this, we have to start looking at instead of the criticism. So that's one of the things of the ego, is to always project criticisms instead of looking for the value in one another. And this starts with yourself. This is a kind of pampering or nurturing that needs to start with the self. And hopefully, spending more time in nature will revitalize these thoughts and ideas within you. And as you breathe in the oxygen and breathe out, you are breathing in the inspiration of the divine and releasing the toxicity uh, of these negative thought patterns and the illusions that we've bought into. And this is how you start cooperating with others for the highest good, because you start looking for the value in everyone. Everyone is here for a purpose. Even the people who are creating what we what we will label the problems of the world. That is they're doing. It's not what we call them here to do, but you got to understand that the universe, God, can orchestrate, use everyone's free will for the higher will. And when we keep attacking them, we actually force them to sort of root themselves in the position that is of no benefit to any of us. But when we shift and we see, even if, so I want to point out two things. Either you can find the good qualities in them, or you can find compassion for the qualities that they're offering. And understand that those qualities are triggering a natural transformation of higher awareness and alignment with the goals of Lady Gaia. So nobody can kind of get away from it, is what I'm trying to get out here ultimately. All right, let's take a look. So this is about, for you, here's the card. The word release has come up so many times, and here it is, right? So this card tells us that we're going through a transition. So pretty much, I just saw the word respect. We have to have a great respect for the transition, the way it's unfolding. Because it's like that song, he's got the whole world in his hands. No matter what we do with our free will, it's still under the protection. We're still guided through it safely. And there's a purpose and a reason. And what we have to do is let go, release. Release the need to keep giving attention to, and therefore perpetuating and fueling the illusions. We have to really start unplug. And the only way to do that is to release and to focus on your own inner alignment, to see the value in everyone, even the value in the things that we don't like, but we see that this is leading to this. So like movements have started because people started speaking up. People have been abusing and taking advantage, and then finally it caused people to say no more. So we had a Me Too movement or other movements. See, everything is always gonna work for the greater good. It's unfortunate that we have to go through the struggles and the pain and the suffering, but that's what we're now. We're ready to wake up from that paradigm and to choose to grow in more harmonious ways. So the thing is, don't worry. What I get is a sense that this time, this era is slowly coming to a head, and then new beginnings. And we're already in the new era, but it's like stepping into a new building and then you just complain instead of like going, oh, thank you. It's kind of like that kind of a transition. We're on new territory, but we're still fighting with that new territory. Here we see Four of Water. And just like what I was kind of seeing with the imagery of the camping, I kind of felt also it's sort of like take a break, relax more, step away, step back more, really ground yourself emotionally. Don't let yourself get distracted. Now, here is almost like the image here is someone sort of rooting, or brooding over something. So, like, I like this word self absorption. We don't want to become self absorbed by these illusions. We want to unplug from them. Let them, like those waves in the background, just wash over you. Let it go. Just release. Anything that can help you to let go. And that's why going out in nature and watching nature, all of the different ways, and we see things in nature's like, oh my God, like that, like, we see another animal eat another, but there's a reason for it. The universe is keeping itself in balance so that we're not overrun. And when something is out of balance, it's usually because of our behavior, like in New York, infested with rats. So the thing is that we are not, and they just wrote the word scarcity, and in a city that's so powerful with so much wealth, people, I can still see that energy, whether you have a lot or you don't. And what's happening is a lot of neglect happens. And so the rats are here to sort of take, they what they go after is the trash and the things that we are not taking care of because we're being sloppy and leaving it around. Just a quick thing. So pay attention to what nature's trying to tell you about what you need to release. Often when I keep getting annoyed by little pests like fruit flies or something like that, I think to myself, okay, my thoughts are really, pestering me, so I need to let them go. And they write, yes. All right. So I send you lots of love and angel blessings and have a beautiful month, Gemini. God bless.